Today we're going to be talking about what an empath is and some of the empathic abilities. So if you clicked on this video, odds are you probably think you're an empath. You probably connect to this idea, and you probably are. So go ahead and watch this video to understand your empathic abilities and be the best empath that you can be. Hello everyone, welcome to Thank You Universe. It's a beautiful day. The flies are buzzing in my face on a hot summer day as usual. But we're gonna get into the video anyways. So welcome friends and allies. We're gonna talk about what is an empath and what are some empathic abilities, and we're gonna explain those a little bit. So lots of people have heard this term by now. Empath, a lot of people kind of have an idea of what it is, but we're going to give a definition. Basically, an empath is someone who can feel the feelings of others, and maybe those others are people, maybe they're plants, maybe they're animals. Some empaths can even feel the energy of a place. Those are really strongly intuitive empaths. It's called clairsentience, where you can kind of feel what happened in a space. Like if you ever got bad vibes from somewhere, like a haunted house, let's say, or if you've ever been on an Indian burial ground or a site where there was a battle and a war, if you felt something bad, that's your empathic abilities kicking in. And for some empaths, it's different for each of us, but some empaths, just by sight, you see someone and you can tell how they're feeling. Maybe if you hear it in their voice, you can tell, clairaudience. Some people are empaths by touch. If you touch somebody and connect with them that way, you can feel what they're feeling. It's pretty cool. Some people can do it over the telephone. I haven't really had that, but one of my favorite YouTubers who talks a lot about empaths is Amanda Flaker, and she talks about how she does that. So go ahead and check out her channel. But now that we know what an empath is, let me just give it to you straight, because a lot of people, they get kind of an ego thinking, oh, I'm an empath, I'm special, and they can kind of think that it makes them better than other people, but the truth is, we're all empaths. Everyone is born an empath into this world. Humans are naturally empathetic beings. We are, we're all connected. We're a social species, and we're supposed to feel what each other feels. That's how we connect, that's how we love, that's how we grow. It's literally built into our system. So there are these cool things in our brains called mirror neurons. Maybe you've heard of them. But mirror neurons are super awesome. Basically, what they do is whenever you see something happening to someone, it happens in your brain to you. So if you see someone getting hit, in your brain, you witness that and you experience that pain. Maybe not the physical sensation, but you experience it through your brain. That's why when people see surgery on TV, or maybe you're watching a terrible gory movie like Saw, and people are like, ooh, gotta look away. When you look away from pain, that's your mirror neurons kicking in, because it hurts you too. So empathy is literally built into our brain. I thought that was pretty cool when I first learned that. The thing is, some of us identify as empaths and have really honed our abilities or really come into it, or some of us are naturally just strong empaths, but we're all born this way. It's a matter of our upbringing and what we have chosen. So a lot of people, I feel like a majority of people in Western culture in this day and age, have learned to cut off their empathetic abilities. So maybe something happened in childhood, like maybe your sibling, your brother got a spanking or a timeout, and you go and you want to be empathetic and say, wait, like, don't do this, they shouldn't be punished, they're hurting, I feel their feelings. And then your parents are like, no, they were bad, naughty children, so they deserve this punishment, so don't be empathetic. And then you learn, oh, well, I guess they deserve it, so I shouldn't be empathetic towards them. And man, kids are beautiful. Like, this natural empathy and kindness that we have, but it gets trained out of us. A lot of people in public school, maybe you see someone getting bullied, there's like someone in the class that everyone makes fun of, and you feel empathetic and you want to be their friend and you feel bad for them, but then you see the social dynamic going on and you see that everyone makes fun of that person so that they don't have to be the target. And if you are like that person and if you're their friend and you empathize with that person, you become the target of pain. So rather than be the natural empath that you are born to be, you cut off those feelings because it's too painful to witness the pain of someone else. That's really what it is. It is very painful to witness others' pain. You're experiencing not only your own pain sensations, but the pain sensations of others. So if you still feel like you're an empath and you still feel all those feelings, a lot of people will tell you that you're sensitive, you're too sensitive. If you've heard that you're too sensitive a lot in your life, you're almost definitely an empath. I can't tell you how many times people have told me that I'm too sensitive, and it's just like, I'm not too sensitive, I am sensitive, and that's not a bad thing. So you can fuck right off, okay? So if you're an empath, you can actually handle a lot of pain, and your sensitivity is your strength, and you don't need to feel bad about it. And understanding that and knowing what you are can help a lot to deal with all of that. So you're actually really strong as an empath. But there is a dark side to being an empath. So remember what I was talking about? Some people cut off their empathetic abilities in childhood because of what happens. Some people learn to be amazing empaths for dark reasons. So for example, you're a kid and maybe your parent needs a lot of emotional support or a lot of healing, and so they expect you to do that for them all the time, to be empathetic to them. Or maybe you have a sick family member, your grandma or a sibling or someone that you're supposed to take care of as a kid, when as a kid you're really supposed to be learning to take care of yourself and explore the world and just live your beautiful life, right? But as a kid, maybe you learn that your value comes from your ability to help other people. And so that's why you became an empath. Because empaths, a lot of times, are energetic healers. You can feel people's emotions, and you understand them, and so you feel that pain, and it becomes a part of you, so you help that person heal themselves to heal the pain that you've now both collectively shared. And so a lot of empaths and healers feel like what gives them value is their ability to listen to someone else's pain or to heal someone else's pain or to just be there for someone. And that's the dark side of it and something that we need to get out of. So if you're an empath, you are inherently valuable in and of yourself. Not because you are an empath, not because you can feel others' feelings, not because you're a good person for helping others and healing others. You have value just as a conscious existing being on this planet. And you're beautiful. You really are. You're beautiful. Look at you. Going through your empathetic journey and trying to be better and still keep going despite all the things that you've been through as an empath. So I said that a lot of times empaths are energetic healers, and that's true. And this is the cool part that I'm really excited to get into. So empaths feel outside feelings, things outside of themselves, inside, even though nothing is really outside of you because we're all one and we're all connected, right? But in the Hermetic law of correspondence, this one's becoming pretty popular now, so a lot more people know it, but I'll say it: as above, so below, as within, so without. And so the reverse is true. The outside feelings that you feel that come into you, your inside feelings can come out into a space. So empaths a lot of times have a very infectious ability, an infectious social charm, once they learn to stop hiding from the world because, oh my god, all these emotions. But they can be actually really charming people and spread their emotions to others. So if you feel the energy of a room, understand that you can put your energy out there into a room. And if you feel someone else's energy, you can share your energy with them. And it's a really powerful thing because you feel people's feelings as an empath. And what are feelings? Feelings are emotions, and emotions are energy. And what is energy? It's what the universe is made up of. And if you can feel that energy and you can change it and heal it, you're truly a powerful being, as are we all, because we are all co-creators in this experience. And so it's actually really amazing to be an empath. And if you feel like you were one at one point but you cut it off, or you want to become a stronger empath, you can get better at it. And you can do mindfulness meditation and practices to get in touch with yourself to become a better empath, and stop doing the things that keep you from being empathetic, like not caring about other people or their experiences or shutting them out. No, you're not responsible for everyone, and you don't have to heal people or feel their feelings when you don't want to, but you can do that when you're feeling up to it. I mean, if you want to. Fun fact about empathy, research has come out that painkillers like ibuprofen and whatever it's called, I don't take pain medication, but it actually decreases your empathy. So not only does it decrease the pain you feel, it decreases your empathy for others, which makes sense. Your empathy comes from feeling the pain of other people. And so if you decrease the pain, you're decreasing your empathy. So I don't know if it was just an intuitive feeling when I was a kid, but I never wanted to take painkillers like Tylenol, ibuprofen. I'm just like, no. I'd rather just deal with the pain. And, you grow from the pain, just as you do as an empath. It can be hard to feel the feelings of others, but you grow from it and you learn how to heal others. And a lot of times the universe gives us pain as healers and empaths because we're here to heal the planet and heal the energy. And so we experience this pain and feel this pain so we can learn what it's like, so we can learn how to heal it, because we heal ourselves first. And then we can go on to heal others. And this is a continual process because, we all get scraped and bumped along the way, but we can keep healing and help others heal when we choose to. Not because that's the only thing that gives us value, again, but because we choose to. So that's my little video on empaths and empathic abilities. Go ahead, if you feel like you're an empath, type in the comments some experiences you've had as an empath or certain things that have happened to you along your journey that you'd like to share about being an empath. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure others would as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to Thank You Universe. Much love to all my allies out there. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye.